Welcome to Moretronics TV. In today's session, video session 3, we're going to discuss the LED bar graph VU meter. We're pretty proud of this product, and this product is designed to replace Crompton, Triplet, and Sifam mechanical VU meters. We're going to telephoto in, and then we'll show you the goodies. Now I'm going to pan down. There's our card again. And now here is the star of the show. And I want you to see this. There it is. And it's operating. We've got some music playing in the background. And I might as well discuss a few things about this VU meter. We all know what a standard VU meter looks like. And in most standard VU meters, the scale stops at -20. What we've done is we've expanded the VU meter scale another 20 dB, so the threshold on this meter is at -40. The reason we did that is we thought it would be neat to have an instrument in the console to help the technician or the engineering staff eliminate background noise problems in the studio. Radio stations and recording studios spend a lot of money on noise treatment and noise isolation, and those STC ratings seem to have slipped away. We've added computer equipment in studios, and this equipment happens to have cooling fans, and that adds to background noise in the studio. We've got video monitors, whether they're vacuum tube or whether they're LCD displays. Those things radiate, and some microphones are quite sensitive. So we thought with a professional instrument that was scaled down to -40, if we could get the rooms quieter than -40, then obviously when the mics were hot in a studio, no bars would be displayed. And there are a few other features. You've probably noticed that as we hit the +3 indicator from time to time, there is a hold feature there. That basically is to alert the operator that the average level might be a bit high and he should back it down. But I would say this level is just about correct. The VU meter comes with some special mounting brackets on the side, and this allows the display portion of the meter to be bolted to the sides of a bezel. This one is for a Crompton meter, and you can see that there are 440 countersunk screws in both sides of the bezel, and that holds the display assembly in place. Now, what I think I can do is I think I can separate these two and give you a chance to see a little bit more of what's going on. There is a basic stainless steel plate that forms the chassis for the display assembly. We have a polycarbonate overlay that attaches to that plate. Then we have some screws and spacers and these special brackets that are used to bolt the display assembly to the VU meter bezel. There are 4 connectors on the back. These are the meter driver transistors for the LED displays. And this is the meter driver board. And if you're familiar with the PR&E meter drivers, they use a couple of connectors exactly like these. We stuck with this connector arrangement so that this meter assembly could directly retrofit to any PR&E console, whether it's a BMX-II, the later versions or the early versions, or BMX-III, AMX, ABX that have Sifam meters. This meter also has one additional feature, and there is a threshold output. It's opto-isolated open collector, and it is user programmable, so you could select, let me reattach our display again to the meter. So you could select any one of these LED positions and use that as a threshold for an output on the back. And there's a small 2-pin connector to take that open collector signal, which could be used for alarms. One clever idea that we had thought of was that what if you had blind operators at your facility, and you wanted to give them an additional signal to help them keep levels where they need to be. You could use probably +3 as the post, maybe 0. It depends on probably the format of your facility. But that output then could be directed to a device that would insert a tone in their headphones, so that every time that threshold was reached, they'd get a little beep and a little attention getter to let them know that, hey, the average level might be a little excessive. So those are all the basic features of this meter. It consists of our comparators. There's 16 of them. We have a precision voltage divider here, a precision voltage reference, and then we have our balanced differential input amplifier, just like a standard PR&E meter driver. And then we have our averaging detector and our ballistics amplifier. And then, of course, that output drives the comparators. And the ballistics of this meter do meet the VU meter ballistic standards on the 300 millisecond burst tests. The meter indicates 0, and then, of course, when the tone goes away, it drops down to -20, and then, of course, that cycle repeats. So that's our VU meter, bar graph VU meter replacement. Pretty clever little device. And if you'd like more information on this, you may contact us direct at Moretronics. Our number is 800-300-0733. You can reach us Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So again, thanks for watching. This has been Video Session 3, our discussion of the Moretronics bar graph VU meter. It replaces Crompton and Triplet in the early BMX-IIs, and the Sifam mechanical VU meters in the later PR&E analog console product line. Good night from Moretronics TV.